at Harriet Holmes 539. Hello, it's me, Rizil, welcoming everyone back to my channel in your name because I am about to do a reaction to what you suggested. And it's gonna be another XG reaction. It's from XG tape 4, tape number 4, and it's called Big Mad. And it's gonna be done by Harvey. Harvey is the one who's gonna be doing this short songs, short presentation song. I really like that they're using the SoundCloud way of doing things, the SoundCloud formats of doing things, where it's like in the SoundCloud days, like when it was really booming, not like now where it's like, it's just another avenue. Back in like my high school days, SoundCloud was like a culture. It wasn't just like an avenue of releasing music, it was like a culture. It's like being part of a culture of releasing music, and this was one of the ways they did it. They used to, like, every single one of us, not all of us, but like we used to like release very short snippet songs, just to get straight to the point and give people a taste of our talent. And I love how XG is like using all these different tactics that have been successful in the music industry in terms of presenting their talents in all these various presentations. And I cannot wait for Big Mad. So without further ado, enough with the intro, rambling, whatever you want to call it. Let's just get to it.
Make a beat, man, humbly I did that. On the last day, with my twin big facts. While they stuck in the feeling, just a mishap. Your big mouth can't hit it with no jibber jab. Chat-chatting non-stop, big temple tantrum. Womp, this a go ahead and hate anthem. They big man, yeah, go and get mad. I'ma let it slide to the side, then I'm slip back. Harvey on the gram like Aubrey. Real views, 0 to 100K, I bring. No off-season for me and 6 bar screens. Hey, it needs a habit, don't pass it to your off-screen. They don't let my tone as if it's pitch black. I be on my own lane, swerving on them zigzag. Is you offended or maybe a dead fan? I'm living it, the head's comfy with free rent, Half Asian, half Aussie, alien, globally fly. Invading stadiums, aiming on the best behavior. When staying haters ready to the toast, no pedicure on a saving. Like a beat man, humbly I did that. On the last day, with my twin big facts. While they stuck in the feeling, just a mishap. Your big mouth can't hit it with no jibber jab. Chat-chatting non-stop, big temple tantrum. Womp, this a go ahead and hate anthem. They big man, yeah, go and get mad. I'ma let it slide to the side, then I'm slip back.
And what I love about this, what we've just seen right now, is they do that same strategy, but they do it with way more money. A lot of these strategies work, but they worked with artists that were basically broke, and rappers that are broke, and they were coming up and stuff. Like Triple X, Tentacion, and them. They were basically coming up, and they didn't have the amount of money to do what they were doing in this fashion, in terms of the amount of money backing them. And these girls have the amount of money backing them to make this very big success. I know that she said she's half Japanese, half Australian. Okay, is she telling the truth? Did I get that wrong? I wouldn't put it past her. She looks like a mixed baby. I'm not saying because of her hair, which I presume is dyed. I'm just saying she has that thing about her. But what can I say about like XG in general, not just Harvey? They have the strange thing where, honestly, I'm starting to notice it's like they're Asian, but they have the rhythm and swagger of black women, and I don't know whether it's trained into them or they studied it so much. You know how Asians are very good at studying. I don't know if like it was trained into them, or do they just naturally have that vibe about them. But they have crazy rhythm. It doesn't seem forced. It doesn't seem, honestly, like I'm not hating on her, because I've always I think from the beginning, in terms of when I mentioned her, I always advocated for the fact that the game didn't give her enough of a chance to have her own space for people who enjoy that type of music to listen to. But it's sort of like a difference to Iggy Azalea, because one of the biggest things people had against Iggy Azalea wasn't just the fact that she was white, and they hate to see a white woman win. It's no. And one of the biggest things they had against her, besides the fact that she was white, I stand by that, is the fact that she was white, sounding and looking and basically maneuvering like she's appropriating black people's like way of being and culture. Like it's one thing to be like maybe let's just say Eminem. Let me not involve anyone else because there's people who have their own. Let's just say Eminem. It's one thing to be Eminem where you white, but you have such a signature sound and a way of doing things that people just respect you for it, and like it doesn't appropriate other people's culture. And then it's another thing to be like Iggy, where it's like you rapping, but like you're appropriating people's culture. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that was one of the biggest things that people had against Iggy Azalea. Is that whole thing that they fixated on is the fact that it's not only that she's like basically doing a predominantly black genre that is successful and black people have been able to make their own without it being appropriated too much by other races and taken away, like like rock and roll, but the fact that it was sort of like a thing of like, okay, now you sort of like doing accents and stuff and you sort of trying to sound like us instead of sounding like yourself. And it definitely became a thing because it was like we've heard other white girls rap, we've heard other girls from other races rap. They've never ever tried to sort of like sound, they still sounded like them, and then you coming in and you sound like, and that is the beginning of the downfall. But I don't notice that from like XG and them. Honestly speaking, I do not notice that from them whatsoever. They have a particular way in terms of the way that they do things that's very them, yet it still touches on like the swagger of rap. Basically the essences of black women, the essence of the swagger is of black women. But that's been me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and I enjoyed this. I like Big Mad. I like Big Mad. Is this like an entire tape? Is that like XG tape? They say tape number one, tape number two, tape number. Is this part of like a tape? Let me go see. Thank you. You take care.